Good morning. And rather a chilly one it is too. -3 at the moment, but I need to get some wood. I'm stuck here at the moment, can't move. This is the reason why. The canal is frozen solid. I got here a few days ago, struggled through the ice, but now I'm stationary. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running out of firewood. So what do you do? Well, I'll tell you what I do. I want to go foraging. So I'm moored here at the moment at Harts Hill. This is the old Harts Hill Quarry Wharf here, I believe. And I'm right by the old Harts Hill Quarry branch line here. And Harts Hill Quarry was up over there. Now a part of tarmac, I believe. And this old branch line here goes and joins the main line, or did join the main line down there. I believe there's been a quarry here since Roman times, so it's a bit old. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're not here to look at old railways, although it does have some interest. What I've spotted over the hill here, there's some trees down over here. And it looks like ash. It's all covered in ivy. I can see the leaves sticking out at the end, the dead leaves, and that looks like ash to me, and that will make great firewood. The only problem is, I think it's private land. Well, I know I say I think it's private land. I actually know it's private land. I actually know whom owns it. Another boater moored here told me it's owned by the pub. And all this land all the way through here is all owned by the pub. I mean, I was told about 17 acres of it. That's a big pub garden, isn't it? And here we have the pub. It's the Anchor at Harts Hill. It's under new ownership, and he's clearing out all the ground to make it an RV overnight parking. And here we have the pub. It's right by the main road here, very busy. And I can tell you that the landlord, or the owner of this pub, Ian, is a very, very nice man, and he's only owned it for about 3 weeks. But looks like, well, I went in there last night to have a chat with him. I had a couple of beers, had a great time, and the food looked great on the menu too. What came out looked absolutely delicious. So I'm going to recommend this pub. As Robbie Cummins would say, pub of the week. Not if I go to a pub every week, but there you go. Anyway, as I said, I went in there and chatted to the new landlord, because it does belong to him, and he said I was more than welcome to help myself to any of the wood there that's dead, lying down. Just doesn't want me chopping down trees, which sounds absolutely fantastic. So my next task is to go and get some firewood. I put on the yellow vest today because I'm going to be in the trees there and in the woods, just in case there's any farmer out shooting in the field next door to it or whatever. You never know. I want to be visible, so I put on the yellow safety jacket. I haven't heard any shooting going on around here. It would just be my day that the farmer decided to go out and bag a rabbit or something, and I'd be right in the way. So I thought I'd put the yellow safety vest on, just to extra precaution. Let's go and get some firewood. So here goes. I've got my cordless chainsaw with me. Let's get in there and see what we can find. Now, underneath the old arches here, it looks like at some point in time someone might have been sort of camping out here, or squatting, or whatever you want to call it. There's an awful lot of rubbish here. Just under the arch here. It's a bit of a tip that we can get through. Right, so we've got to go down the bank here. What I'm going to do, put the chainsaw down, climb down the bank, and reach back up and get my chainsaw. Now to continue the walk down through here. I'm thinking at certain times of the year this might be a bit swampy, but the ground's very frozen at the moment, so no problem at all. Here's that tree in question. That's a big bit of tree, and I'm going to start attacking it from here. Take some of this out. So here goes. Take it in sections I can carry. Unfortunately, it's not very good. It's hollow right through the middle. Not such a good start. We'll have to go and find something else. It's rotten. Well, I found here some hawthorn. It's been down a while, the ivy on it's dead. So let's have a attack that. Well, that looks very good. So I'm going to get on and saw up some of this. Once I've come down the line a little ways, it's amazing what you find. There's loads of old sleepers here. They're a base for a floor or something at one time. So they're everywhere. Or were they just thrown down here when the lines were ripped up? Because just up over this bank here, you find things like this sticking out of the ground. There's a wall. What was that wall for? Was it just a retaining wall? I don't know. Interesting. Quite a gradient on this rail line which come up to the quarry. Well, as you can see, of course, now I'm back in the boat. And why am I back in the boat? I guess my cordless chainsaw and my camera neither like the cold. Almost at the same time the chainsaw ceased to work, then the camera ceased to work. So it was the end of me cutting up wood this morning. I thought, oh dear, I've broken the chainsaw. Well, I'll tell you what, I've come back onto the boat, I've sat it on the boat, warmed it up inside the boat, and both the camera and the chainsaw are both working okay. So obviously it got too cold for both of them to work outside. I hope you like that little bit of me doing a bit of foraging, keeping myself nice and toasty and warm here on the boat. I thank you all for giving me your best wishes getting over this cold and all that. It's still not completely gone, but I am feeling an awful lot better than I did a week ago. Of course, a big thank you goes out to all my Patreon, PayPal, and Super Thanks supporters, and everybody that supports the channel and all other ways and forms that you do. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe and hit that old bell notification button. That way, YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. And also click the all to definitely make sure you get all of my videos sent to you. Otherwise, YouTube seems to miss you out sometimes. That just leaves me to say, thanks very much for watching. Trevor out.